Nothing stands before us, so there's no limitations here. We keep on going on and on. We stand cause we're bulletproof.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tales from the Indomie Table. As you can tell by my title, this is a show where I eat Indomie and, we talk a little bit. So, believe it or not, I didn't just make this video to have a reason to eat, although I haven't had Indomie in 2 weeks. For all those who doubted me, my mom, your face. But, that aside, I actually want to talk about something pretty important. I want to tackle the issue of self-love. I want to talk about why people don't love themselves, why you should love yourself, how you should love yourself, and just self-love in general. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with what I believe is the biggest reason people don't love themselves. So, the reason I believe most people don't love themselves is because they're too busy basing their perceptions of themselves on the opinions of other people. What do I mean by this? Let's say you just got your hair done. Someone is like, "Oh, I love your hair." And you're like, "Wait a minute, I just got confirmation. Okay, maybe my hair does look good." Now you're feeling yourself. You're walking confidently. Or let's say someone tells you, "Oh, you're beautiful." Then you're like, "Okay, maybe, okay, I'll take that." But you can't base your opinion of yourself on that. Why? Because people's opinions are subject to change. One person might think your hair is beautiful, one person might think it's ugly, one person might think that you're beautiful, one person might think you're ugly. So you have to think highly of yourself. So it doesn't matter what other people think about you. That's not your business. If someone thinks you're ugly, great, that's their business. Why? Because you think you're beautiful and only your opinion matters. So that shouldn't affect you. And I know it's easier said than done, but you realize that people's opinions can only hurt you if you allow them to, the better. Because guess what? If you think highly of yourself, it doesn't matter what Joe Bob says about you. Because why? I think and I believe that this is what I am. And because I believe it, you can't tell me otherwise. So, second, I want to talk about how, you're unique. When I say this, I know it's cliche. It's like, "Oh, you're unique. You're special, da-da-da." But no, literally, there's 7.3 billion people in this world. And there's only one you. People can copy the recipe, but they can't get the same sauce. Why? Because there's only one you. Even if you look like someone else, there's only one you. There was only one person who looks like you, walks like you, talks like you, laughs like you. Even if they're similar to you, there's only one you. They can't be the same. You can't copy the swag. No one else can offer to the world what I offer. No one else can do the things the same way I do. I'm not boasting in like a negative way. It's literally facts. Like, no one can be you. They can come close, but they can't copy you. They can't be you. There can never be another you. You know what? Let me take a sip first. My next point is that you're worth the sacrifice. Let me tell you something. Jesus Christ, God, came down. He died for you. You hear people say, "I cannot come and kill myself for this." Well, guess what? Jesus died for you. You are worth the sacrifice. You are worth someone saying, "She is so worth it. He is so worth it that I'm going to die for you." What more do you want? The creator of the universe, the beginning, the end, the one that was and is, the one who knows everything about you, loves every bit of you. He knows everything, even the things you don't like, even the things you hide from other people. He knows everything, and he still loves you. So why don't you love yourself? Because you have a big nose, or because you have a big forehead, or because your eyes are far apart. But why don't you love yourself? Like, the one whose opinion matters the most thinks so highly of you. So why do you think so low of yourself? Just because one rat from the streets of Baltimore told you you're ugly? No. The one whose opinion matters the most thinks highly of you, and that's all that should matter to you. So you should love yourself. All that being said, you should have something nice to say about yourself. If every single thing you have to say about yourself is negative, you need to scrap it. Because it's one thing to constructively criticize yourself, but if every single thing you can think of is just negative, scrap it. because I can guarantee you there's something amazing about you. There's something you bring to this world. There's a character trait that you have that's beautiful. There's a feature that you have is beautiful. So love yourself. Say nice things about yourself. It's okay to want to work on certain aspects, certain like downfalls, but if everything is negative, then no, scrap it, throw it away. If you're still basing your opinion of yourself on the opinion of others, right? Even if someone tells you you're beautiful, if you don't believe you're beautiful, you're probably gonna think they're lying. You're gonna be like, are they telling the truth? Am I really beautiful? Da da da. Because you think negatively of yourself. So it all starts with your mind. You have to stop comparing yourself to other people. You have to stop overthinking it. Just love yourself. Simple as. Even the way you smile. When you look in the mirror, be like, oh girl, the way you smile, that's beautiful. Even the way you walk. Even the way you laugh. Even if you laugh like a car starting. Love it. Love it. Because God loves you. I love you. You should love you too. Okay? So all that being said, love yourself. The opinion of others doesn't matter. Indomie is delicious. This has been a wonderful talk. I'm full now. All that talking got to me. My meat pie, my drink. It was great.